Hi guys, welcome back to Style with Substance and welcome to my wardrobe essentials video and a mini Zara haul. Now, I've been asked to do a video like this and I've seen loads of videos like this, so I thought I would put together what I feel like are my wardrobe staples. So basically items that you need to build yourself a capsule and stylish wardrobe. So if you like the sound of that, then please keep watching. So the first item that I'm going to talk about is what I'm wearing basically, and it's a white shirt. So white shirt, traditionally seen as a very classic part of an office outfit basically, but I think as fashion has evolved, it's kind of become something that people very much pair with a casual look, just to bring it a bit more of a crispness or a bit more of a put together vibe. So I think a classic white shirt is a staple in everybody's wardrobe if you're trying to build the kind of wardrobe where you can mix and match a very few number of items. So I got this classic white shirt from Zara yesterday. I picked it up in a size small and it was $19.99. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box below, but otherwise everybody's going to have a different style of white shirt that they like. Now, what I like to do to accessorize a white shirt or to really style it up is to open up the buttons at the top, so maybe the first two buttons, and just show a bit of skin up here, and that just makes it a little bit more relatable and a little bit more approachable. And then I will roll up the sleeves like so, and I will just kind of give it more of a relaxed vibe, particularly on the weekends, and also during the week in the office. I think if you're wearing a white shirt, you kind of get away with everything. So a really well ironed white shirt is a great part of any great wardrobe. Next wardrobe staple is a good pair of jeans. Now I'm going to be doing cutaways throughout this video so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, but I think places that do good jeans for me personally, at a high street level anyway, are Topshop and Zara. Now I have the Topshop Joni, I will link them down below, but they are high-waisted jeans. They're kind of like a jegging, very stretchy material, and these are the kind of jeans I'd wear on a weekend. So you kind of want to wear the denim look, but you don't want to feel like you're so restricted. So I feel like the Topshop jeans are really good for providing you that kind of jegging, really stretchy, comfortable feel, but still giving you the nice look of wearing denim. And then the Zara jeans, I would say I like those because they smarten up a really casual weekend outfit. So get yourself a good pair of blue denim jeans. So I would say a great wardrobe staple is a good pair of black tailored trousers. So these are the jogger waist black trousers from the Zara basic collection. I picked these up yesterday in a size medium for $25.99. So they kind of feature pockets on the sides there, and at the back the waistband is very stretchy, which is good because what I feel like this caters for is people who don't have the sort of classic hip to butt ratio that, you know, all the models do basically. So this allows me to wear trousers without worrying that my pants are showing. They're a size medium and they've got that kind of office feel, although I feel like I could jazz these up for weekend wear with like a really casual shirt or t-shirt and just pop some like heeled pumps on them. So love these, and I picked these up from Zara yesterday. The next item that I picked up is something that's not quite traditional, but I feel like everybody kind of needs one. Because it's also a mini Zara haul, I wanted to show you what I got. So I picked up this gorgeous red dress. Now I picked this up in a size medium and it was $29.99, and it's just this lovely bright red, very bright red, off the shoulder, form-fitting dress. Now, the reason why I like this piece is because it is multifunctional. This would be good for a really nice evening function. It'd be really good for like a daytime event, but it would also be good for the office. So it's multi-purpose. It's only £30, but it fits like a glove. It's red, so it's kind of in a colour that you wouldn't normally think of as a wardrobe staple because it's so bright and because everybody will remember it. But at the end of the day, I think people understand and people recognise that you're going to wear your clothes multiple different times. And I think if you're going to buy a nice dress, you want to be able to wear it to lots of different occasions. So I actually got this with a wedding in mind, but this is just something I could just rock on a number of different occasions. Normally, I would say a wardrobe essential is a nice little black dress, but what I also think you need in your wardrobe is a nice, really colourful dress. So this is my colourful option. And obviously it's got the sort of off the shoulder detail that I love, and the ruffles and the sort of pencil bodycon style. So this combines all the things I love in a nice bright colour, because people say I don't really wear colour, so here you go. So I guess what you guys would see as a more classic alternative to that red dress is a standard little black dress. This happens to be mine at the moment, although I do have a new one that I got from H&M, but it's got these short capped sleeves, it's got this beautiful woven applique on the front there, it's got this fraying on the sort of waistline, and it's got the same sort of detail on the hemline. Now this is gorgeous. I also got it from Zara. You're going to find that a lot of my wardrobe staples are from Zara, because I just think they do that so well, and my wardrobe is very much, it definitely has more of a professional feel, because I work in an office environment all the time, but also Zara's pieces are the kind of ones that you can take into the weekend with you and just look really well put together for the weekend. And I think the trouble with working in an office is that you tend to buy loads of office wardrobe, and then when it comes to the weekend you don't have anything to wear. But what I think Zara does so well is it makes your office wardrobe very pared down so that you feel like you can wear it on the weekend. So yes, a little black dress is an absolute wardrobe essential. Like, nobody will ever know if you're wearing the same black dress. That's the thing, because it's black. It's just flattering. People will just remember what you look like in it. But you can change it up by wearing it with a leather jacket, or a denim jacket, or a blazer, or without a blazer, or with a big statement necklace. Like, you can transform the look of a little black dress so much more. And the reason why I replaced this one with the one from H&M is because it's just more plain and it's more versatile in that way, whereas with this one you can't necessarily rock it with everything, and it's just a little bit short for me at the moment. But a little black dress, absolute wardrobe essential. Now another wardrobe essential is a classic everyday handbag. Now everybody's everyday handbag is going to be a bit different naturally, but this is my office everyday handbag. So it's this YSL sac de jour in the, I think it's the men's one, so it's definitely the large size, and it's got a nice croc print along the front. Now this is my everyday bag because I spent a lot of money on it, frankly, but I feel like if you get yourself a decent bag and spend a good amount of money on it, then you don't have to keep buying loads of replacement bags. I think I've bought so many bags in my lifetime that I've probably spent about the amount that I paid for this one. And I just think, why spend loads of money on loads of different things that aren't going to last a difference, instead of investing in something that's really going to be durable, and it's going to be smart, and it's going to serve the purpose that you need it to serve the purpose, and it's in a classic style. This style of tote never goes out of fashion, so I invested in this. This has actually negated the need for me to get an Hermes Birkin. I've kind of always wanted an Hermes Birkin, but I just feel like that would be a really irresponsible use of £10,000 or whatever it retails for. So I said, let me get something that kind of mimics that style, but is very much, you know, a great a designer in its own right, and I opted for the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour. So this is a staple part of any classic wardrobe, and I think a black bag is great because you can just wear it with anything. So I opted for this one, but what I'll also talk about is a casual weekend bag, because there's the difference. Now I say a casual weekend bag, but I'm actually talking about the sort of bag that you can just do more with. Now I wouldn't want to travel with my Saint Laurent bag, just because you know how it is at airports, things just get knocked around and like really mistreated. So I would say you definitely need yourself like a travel bag. Now for some people this is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag. I've seen a lot of people use that as an everyday or travel bag just because the material makes it like really hard wearing. But for me it's the Longchamp tote, and it's because it's just a kind of like dumping ground for stuff. You don't really worry about it too much, but it's a good decent bag. You know, you pay a little bit more than you would for a high street bag. Like I think these retail for in between sort of £60 to £80. And I would also say if you're buying high end, or if you're buying luxury, get it in the airport, duty free. Tote bag like this for the weekend or for travel is also a necessity, because what you don't want to do is take a really nice fancy everyday bag to the airport and just watch it get ruined. So this is a bag that I carry around with me on weekends or when I'm just going out shopping with friends, for drinks, for lunch, to church, like just something you can kind of put down and not really care about too much. So everybody needs one of those. Then I'm going to move into blazers, because I went to a school where you had to wear a blazer. But then when I finished school, I was like, I kind of always want to wear a blazer because I just love the smart look that it kind of gives a really casual outfit. So 2 blazers, both from Zara, again, I'm sorry, are like what I would say are my classic blazers. I have another one which is again also from Zara, but it's grey, and grey doesn't always go with everything. So a good blazer is a wardrobe staple if you're kind of trying to build that classic style. This one is very light, so I'd say this is my spring blazer. It kind of features these big shoulder pads, these like gold buttons here, and it's very long, very Bauman-esque, so a very nice dupe for a sort of designer high-end blazer. And then you've got this one, which is definitely more officey than this one, because this one is, and to be fair, you could wear the black one in the office, but this one I feel says office to me more. It's kind of thicker, it's navy blue, again features the gold buttons, but it's a lot more tailored. Like this one gives you such a nice shape. It's very well made. Both from Zara. But both serve very different purposes. It's got some nice red stitching in the middle as well, but you can't see any of that when it's buttoned up. Then we're going to talk about skirts. I love skirts. My favourite style as far as skirts are concerned is pencil skirts. So I have 2 alternatives to talk to you guys about here today. Again, they're both from Zara. But you can get pencil skirts anywhere. This one is a sort of faux leather look pencil skirt, and I'll take it off the hanger for you guys. So it kind of looks like that. I would say definitely a high-waisted one, very thick, and then at the back it's got this like lovely zip detail. So the zips are very exposed, silver hardware, and this one is just me all over. This is what I would call a weekend pencil skirt for me, because I have worn skirts like this in the office, but probably got to bear in mind the kind of office that you work in. And then this one is just your very much office safe pencil skirt. So it's long, it's got an exposed zip at the back, but it's just black and it is extremely form fitting. The thing with pencil skirts is you can make them really smart or you can make them really casual. To make them really casual, pair it with a t-shirt, tuck it in, or pair it with a t-shirt and just kind of knot the t-shirt at the side there, or you can wear them with really relaxed sort of chambray shirts on the weekend. So need a good pencil skirt in your wardrobe. Let's talk about winter wear, because if you live in a country like the UK, you know you're going to have to be prepared for all weather eventualities. So my 2 wardrobe staples for building a classic winter wardrobe are a good jumper and a good long winter coat. So this jumper is from Topshop, thank God, because everything else is from Zara. And it's just this cable knit grey jumper, grey and white, greyish white jumper, with this really gorgeous black piping detail on the sleeves. So this is not as warm as it looks, I'm not going to lie, but the thing with this is it's good for layering. So you could pop this over a shirt, or you could put a nice cami under it, and you would be warm enough, if you know what I mean. And then in terms of winter coats, for me in London, it doesn't get any better than Zara. Every season they bring out a winter coat that I just fall in love with, but this one stole my heart. I found this online in a Europe size medium, so what I had to do was get it taken in and get it tailored to me. I love this coat. I cannot wait for it to start to get really cold and I can rock this with my everyday sort of office bag and a nice simple black dress or a grey dress inside of it, or also like a nice white shirt and black trousers. But get yourself a nice good winter coat. Another item that I think is a classic as far as tops go is a good V-neck tee. Now I would get these in white, black and grey just because I'm basic like that, but I thought I'd give you guys this grey one just as an example. So this one's actually from Forever 21. I believe I have one from Zara as well, but Forever 21 is really good for these because they've got the right style and, you know, they're really cheap as well. So now I want to talk to you about accessories. Accessories are everything to me. I spend the most of my money on accessories and then like on my staples, and then everything else I just buy on the cheap. So good accessory to have is a thick scarf, especially when it gets cold here in the UK. So I got this one from ASOS about 2 years ago and it's still serving its purpose till today. Now some of you might think, oh, maybe a black scarf would be a better choice because it goes with more stuff. Actually, I found that this khaki green goes with more of my like wardrobe than anything. I wear a lot of neutral tones, a lot of black, and this definitely complements those really well. So this is just from ASOS. I'll link this one or a similar one down below. It's like a blanket basically, and this is great for if you work in a really highly air-conditioned office and you just need something to wrap around yourself. Now let's talk about sunnies, because we are in summer at the moment. So for me, classic summer accessories would be a pair of aviator shades. So for me, it's these Ray-Ban aviators. They're the sort of larger size, probably more men's than anything, so a lot bigger on my face than I thought. But Ray-Bans is definitely a sunglasses brand that I can get down with because it's entry level. Some more accessories, I'd say a good clutch for the weekend. There's no question about it. So I've actually cheated a little bit. So this clutch is actually part of my sac de jeu, my Saint Laurent sac de jeu. So it came with it and it unclipped. So it was kind of like a separator, and you could have like an inside pocket that was like for storing like really important stuff. But what I did is I took it out and I use it as my weekend clutch. So this is what I carry if I'm going out and I'm wearing like a really plain outfit and I just want a black clutch but something with a bit more pizzazz. It's kind of got this faux croc print all over it. It's very big, so I know it'll hold all my stuff, but also it's very fashionable. What used to be my classic clutch was this one. So this one is very much girls' night out, whereas this one is more like drinks after work sort of thing. If I had a really plain black outfit or white outfit and I just wanted to jazz it up, so this is that. I got this from a store called Roman in Chatham, but I don't know if they're online. I'll try and find this bag and link it, but I just love the print on this, and it's got lots of like nice sort of sequiny details on it, and all the colours I like: black, beige and gold. Perfect. Now let's get on to shoes, because I know everybody's going to ask me, hello, every wardrobe needs a good pair of shoes. So let's start with pumps. Now for me, pumps, it's got to be heeled pumps, because I feel like they just make me look more classy and more well put together. Now these are the two that I've been wearing the life out of in the past, I'd definitely say 2 years. These classic nude pumps from Zara, which are very much end of life and I'm going to have to retire them like any day now. They're a gorgeous nude colour and you just can't go wrong with that colour. So maybe I'll replace them with something that looks like that, but maybe just a smooth like leather finish. Then these croc print beauties from H&M, which are like a higher heel black office staple for everything, but I could also go out in these if I wanted to. So got those from H&M. And then moving on swiftly to ankle boots. Every classic wardrobe needs some good ankle boots. So I have these from H&M as well, because they just do amazing ankle boots, and I had them re-heeled as well. The good thing about not spending loads of money on like really fancy heels is that all heels are gonna they're gonna deteriorate. So if you're gonna spend loads of money, just let that be on replacing the heel, not the actual shoe. Now these are real leather, and I got these from H&M a little while ago, and they have just stood the test of time. Now when it gets to winter, these are not as practical because I do a lot of walking to and from the station, but they look freaking amazing. So if you don't do a lot of walking, these are the ones. And they've got like stretchy sides as well, so they're easy to get on and off. Now if you're looking for an alternative to the ankle boots, then there are these. I'm in love with these boots because they look so expensive and they're not. And you've guessed it, they're from Zara. So they are just these classic sort of ankle boots. I'd say they're like Chelsea boots. They remind me very much of a pair of YSL boots, but obviously like half the price. I got them for like £30. Obviously not real leather, but they're flat as well. So if you don't want to kind of do the heel thing, they've got just a tiny heel on them, but very comfortable. You would never even notice it. They are quite hard to get on and off, even though they have this stretchy bit, but they look amazing once they are on. So these I've been wearing the hell out of this the winter just gone. Finally, I would say one of my favourite items is over the knee boots, because they can take many different forms. They can make you look really sexy, they can make you look really stylish, they can make you look really chic, they can make you look like you're ready for a night out, or you're ready for, you know, a really like a fashionable day out in winter. Like they just take every outfit to the next level. I stepped up a little bit earlier this year and invested in these. So these are some gorgeous Stuart Weitzman over the knee boots. I think they're called the Highland Boots, and they have a chunky heel instead. I wish all my shoes had this chunky heel because it just makes them so easy to wear all day. I wore these shopping yesterday and I did the length of Blue Water about 3 times. Yes, my feet were killing me towards the end of it, but I felt like, you know what, for heels, I've been in these for a good 5 hours and I feel like, you know, I'm not completely like blistered up. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing rounds of shopping in these shoes, but definitely for like short periods of time of walking, these are amazing. So they retail for about £600 or something. I got them from Selfridges online, just because for high-end stuff I go online because I'm not trying to deal with, you know, shop assistants just being all messy. So a good biker jacket just basically gives you that weekend look on an outfit. And I have this lovely sort of faux suede one from Zara. It's in this lovely sort of brown khaki colour. It's got these, you know, lovely like belt detailing, very thick zips on it. You know, it's just lovely. So this I would wear with an outfit like this. So shirt, jeans, over the knee boots, and this, and some Ray-Bans, and like you're killing it, guys. So like, and this is a really simple jacket. I've seen actually loads of like online retailers like Misguided Boohoo, New Look, Pretty Little Thing do the same version of this but for a lot cheaper. So you don't have to get it from Zara, but I do notice the difference in feel. This is a lot thicker. I feel like it's a lot more quality material that's been used. But if you want some in loads of different colours, you feel like you're not going to wear it loads, then I just get it from, you know, one of the sort of more online retailers or whatever. I'm trying to find a really good faux leather one to add to my wardrobe. I've had loads, but I've not necessarily been in love with them, so I just want one good one that I can keep for years and years and years. So if you guys know of any good sites or stores that do them, please comment down below and let me know. Another one that I really forgot is a good watch. So I just have this watch from Triwa, which is just a simple silver wristwatch with a big face. It's kind of got silver and gold hardware. I feel like every outfit needs a good watch because like it just completes the look. So a good watch and jewellery in general. So have a nice pair of hoop earrings, some like pearl or faux pearl earrings, some nice rings that you wear, like midi rings are so in right now, so that's a good one. Bracelets, I just have this simple one from H&M which I got a long time ago, but accessorize, accessorize, accessorize. That is how you make an outfit look like you've done more when you really haven't. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Comment down below and let me know if you have any wardrobe essentials that I haven't mentioned, because obviously I'm not going to get through everything in a short video. And give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if you found it at all helpful. I'm going to kind of switch my routine to 1 video a week, which is a bit more manageable for me now that my work schedule is a bit more intense. So it's going to be 1 video a week for a while I find my feet, and then I'll kind of get back to doing the 3 that I was doing before. So bear with me on that, but I'll try and make that 1 video as action and jam-packed as I possibly can so that you guys get a lot, but less frequently. I will see you guys in next Sunday's video. That is when the next video will be. But if you want to kind of keep you know, keep in touch or find out what I'm doing during the week, come and follow me on Instagram. I'm not really using my Snapchat anymore, guys, I'll be honest. I'm mostly on Instagram stories these days, but I will link all of my social media channels down below. So that's Twitter, Facebook. If you want to contact me, that's probably the best way to do it. Have a great week, guys. I hope it's productive. I hope it is a breakthrough week, and I hope that it sets you on the path to smashing your goals for the rest of the year. I cannot believe that we are almost into the last quarter of 2017. It's been an incredible year, and I hope the rest of it is as amazing for you guys as well. So I'll see you next week Sunday. Bye!